Who will represent a large portion of central North Carolina in Congress is still up in the air.
That's right. Candidates needed 30% plus one vote to avoid a runoff in last Tuesday's election. That's why former federal prosecutor Brad Knott finds himself asking for a second primary.
If you want to win Congressional District 13, you have got a lot of ground to cover. It's gone from including 4 counties to 8, almost like a huge backwards C. It's also gone from a toss-up in 2022 to the Democratic winner of that election bowing out in 2024.
North Carolina Republicans have rigged the system to favor themselves, and I don't have a path to run for Congress in the 13th district.
It's a guarantee for Republicans. The person who wins the primary is essentially the next person who goes to Congress.
It's been a whirlwind. We were thrilled to get into this runoff.
Brad Knott managed to get the coveted number 2 spot behind the number 1 voter choice, Kelly Daughtry. 14 people were on Tuesday's GOP primary ballot. The former federal prosecutor needs the votes that went to the other candidates to get him over the top in the May runoff.
This race for me has always been about what I've seen and the ideas that I have to fix the problems that I dealt with as a prosecutor. And of course the stakes are high, but you know, I'm not a politician really. I've never run before. And my focus is to just talk to as many voters as I can.
It's also going to be about turnout. Runoffs don't tend to rally as many people to the polls. It's also about cash and extending an already expensive primary for another 10 weeks. Knott says he plans to keep relaying the same message that he believes has given him a second chance.
I'm going to use my experience to serve the American people in Congress, to take on spending, to take on illegal immigration, and to take on the open border. And that message resonated with a lot of voters. And we think as we continue to run, it will only resonate more.
And Liz, we just learned this afternoon that Brad Knott did receive the endorsement from North Carolina U.S. Senator Ted Budd. So he's got that in his pocket as he moves forward as well. Now, of course, we have reached out to Kelly Daughtry's campaign multiple times. Hopefully, at some point, we'll be able to talk to her as well.
We'll see. All right, Russ, thanks. Well, District 13 won't be the only race that will have a runoff.
Yeah, while Jack Clark got the most votes in the GOP race for state auditor, he did not reach 30%. Second place finisher Dave Bullock told me today that he will request a second primary.
No one cleared 30% in the GOP race for Lieutenant Governor. The top 2 vote getters are Hal Weatherman and Forsyth County District Attorney Jim O'Neill. Just within the last hour, we learned O'Neill's attorney hand-delivered to the Board of Elections his formal request for a second primary.
And former Congressman Mark Walker says he will request a runoff as well against Addison McDowell. This is for District 6.
One person who will not face a runoff is current North Carolina Speaker of the House, Tim Moore. Moore received 75% of the vote in District 14 in his quest to move from the State House to the U.S. House.